And this week we have an exciting Sedra. It's the first Sedra in a new Sefer, the Sefer of Bamidbar, and the Sedra is called Bamidbar. We're looking forward to a really exciting week. The Sedra discusses the census of Bnei Yisrael and goes on to discuss other topics, the role of the Leviim and the role of the Kohanim among the people. Why it is that the Leviim are always separated from the people and how they're the teachers of Bnei Yisrael. It's an exciting Sedra, and with a long Shabbat ahead of us, could there be anything greater than sitting down with your Chumash and reading through the Sedra? I think not. Enjoy this Shabbat. The Sedra starts off with an interesting comment, an interesting description of the station of where Bnei Yisrael was located. Up until this point in the Torah, we've always, whether it was Sefer Shemot or Sefer Vayikra, we've always heard that Bnei Yisrael were stationed at Har Sinai. That's where they were. This week's Sedra doesn't have Bnei Yisrael moving anywhere. They're in the exact same spot they've been in Sefer Shemot and in Vayikra. Yet instead of describing Bnei Yisrael as at Har Sinai, now it describes them as in the Midbar, in the desert of Sinai, the Midbar Sinai. Why the switch from calling Bnei Yisrael stationed at Har Sinai now to Midbar Sinai, to the desert of Sinai? That's our question for this week. The Ibn Ezra was perplexed by this question. It wasn't mine. And he explained, Bnei Yisrael until this point were described as at Har Sinai, but now they've built the Mishkan, the tabernacle in the desert. And with this tabernacle, that's the place that Moshe Rabbeinu goes to talk to Hashem. And since Moshe Rabbeinu was talking to Hashem at that point, now Bnei Yisrael learn at this place also. The same place that Moshe talks to Hashem, the Mishkan, Bnei Yisrael come to learn. So it used to be at Har Sinai, now it switches to the Mishkan, to the tabernacle. Since Bnei Yisrael are learning at the tabernacle, there's really no need to describe Har Sinai anymore. It no longer plays such a crucial role in our people, in our culture. It's a place of the past, not a place of the present or of the future. Har Sinai was where we received the Torah. The Mishkan, the tabernacle, is where we learn the Torah. The Torah is meant as a living book, a breathing book, one that's supposed to play a comprehensive role in our lives. It's not a piece of history. It's not something where we just look at our people and see where they were in the past. With Bamidbar, with the words that Bnei Yisrael were in the desert and no longer at Har Sinai, we learn an approach that we're to take at the Torah. We don't look back at the Torah. We don't concentrate on the past in the Torah. We concentrate on the lessons that it presents for the present and for the future. That's what the Torah is meant to be, a comprehensive part of our lives. That's the idea this week of what the Ibn Ezra explains, why we're no longer referring to Bnei Yisrael as at Har Sinai, even though they're still there. They're still at that exact same spot, but now we refer to it as Bamidbar Sinai. We've left the place of Har Sinai, if not physically, then in our minds, in the abstract, conceptual sense, and now we're stationed in the Midbar Sinai, in the desert of Sinai, where we take the Torah we learned at Har Sinai and we apply it to our everyday lives. Shabbat Shalom. Let's take this lesson to heart.